professionals and we're winging this. So I'm just going to talk to you about how long we've been setting up here and how the... So I'm Cheryl Taylor, outside of the Shotokan Jeff Hunt Karate Studio. And outside of this wonderful establishment is where we at Linden Church will have our community outreach. We are at the corner of 228th and Merrick Boulevard. And we're here to service our community, particularly our mothers. It is our pleasure to shed a little joy and share a little joy in the love of Jesus today. And we just want to thank the owner and proprietor of this establishment, Jeff Hunt, who has year after year on an annual basis allowed us to use the front of his establishment as the headquarters from where we give out our flowers, which should be here shortly. So Jeff Hunt, while we are waiting for all the flowers to come and all of the people that are going to give out these flowers, we want to take a moment and just talk to you about your establishment. First of all, how long you've been on Merrick and how it feels to be able to be part of this community outreach.
Well, it absolutely feels awesome, and this is not my school, this is God's school, and I've been saying for years and years, whatever I can do to touch people's lives through the love of Jesus, I do it with karate, but with the church, this is fantastic because we don't get to put people under pressure, we just get to show them God's love by giving them a little token of appreciation. And I've been really excited about this every year, to come, sit down, go into the cars, go into the buses, give people stuff, block the traffic, just to creatively show the love of Jesus. So it's really my honor, my pleasure, and I thank the church for allowing me and my establishment to be a part of this ministry.
I agree with you. It truly is exciting, right? It's exciting just to meet new people and to know that you're doing something good for them.
Yes.
So could you tell us a little more about any experiences you may have had here as far as specifically touching somebody with the community outreach?
Well, with the community outreach, there's so many different beautiful memories. One thing that always stands in my mind is when you try to offer certain folks the flowers, they first think that you're charging them. And when you tell them that you're not charging them, they're even more and more tickled. Another beautiful memory is, I remember when Dave Johnson was here last year with some other gentlemen from the church. And
Josh, your son.
Yes, my son Joshua. Joshua was here, and we started going on the buses. Every time the bus pulled over, we'd give the bus driver a flower for his mother, and then we'd shut the whole bus down real rapidly and give stuff out. And people are so warm, people are so welcoming. And like all we tell them is, this is from the Linden Seventh-day Adventist Church. We'd love you to come and visit and come and get a blessing. And that's it.
So that's what you mean when you say you literally stop traffic.
Oh, we stop traffic.
On busy Merrick Boulevard on a Saturday afternoon.
Absolutely.
And it's well worth it.
Just to see those smiles on their faces, just to see that you warm people. Some mothers will say to you when you get in, wow, this is special because nobody gives me anything for Mother's Day. So when you would just show a token and just get a smile, what's that worth? What's that generally worth? So it's a beautiful thing.
Well, I just want to thank you for your ministry because it is a beautiful thing, right? So now I'm going to walk over. I just want everyone to just get a look at where we are. So we're here on Merrick, and it is really a busy area, an area with lots of stores, lots of hairdressing places, beauty parlors. As a matter of fact, I used to go to the beauty parlor on the next block, so I'm going to make sure that I get some flowers to bring over there. We also have lots of food places. We have a church across the street, Evangelism Temple. Even a yoga studio I never noticed before. So this is a prime spot for us here at Linden to be able to give out to people because our location is actually more residential. So we needed a business district where we would see the mothers passing by. I see some even now. As a matter of fact, wow, can I put her on camera? I see one of my former students. Come on down. Right on time. Hi, Mom. Can I take a moment just to hug Ashay and tell you what we're doing now? So this is Ashay, one of my former students. I taught her in the 4th grade, and I also teach her now in club. So Ashay, I know you're saying, what is Miss Taylor doing here? Well, we actually have this endeavor at my church to give out flowers, even though it's not Mother's Day yet. Remember yesterday we worked on the cards? Well, we're anticipating Mother's Day on the 13th, and we're being proactive, and before even Mother's Day comes, we're giving out flowers. Unfortunately, Ashay, you passed a little early. We don't yet have the flowers, but can you pass by a little later today?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you would like to give flowers to your mom, right? So if you come back in probably another 10, 15 minutes the most, and I will make sure that you personally get the best flowers I can pick out of the bunch to give to Mom. All right, Ashay? Okay, bye, Ashay. Great seeing you today. Hi. Okay, so we have one of our church members already over here. I see you're eager. You're the first one.
Yes, I'm really waiting for the bus.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Oh, well, we're glad to be of use to you. Now you can have a seat and relax while you wait for the bus.
Thank you so much.
So,
That was beautiful.
so shortly we will be having people over here with our flowers, and as the mothers go by, we'll be able to give to them. Have you been part of our community outreach in the past?
No, I haven't
But maybe in the future,
been. Yeah.
right?
Right now, I can't do much. My knees.
Okay. You know what? I'm glad you brought that out. We do have some seniors and some saints that would love to be out here, and their spirit is with us, and I'm sure they're praying for us, right?
Yes, because the pastor did.
Yes. So we're praying that all will go well, that hearts will be touched. And you are a mother?
Yes.
Okay. Could you just tell us a little bit about maybe the challenges of motherhood or even the joys of motherhood? What comes to mind?
Well, I could tell you, it's a joy and it's a lot of responsibility, because I'm telling you, these youngsters are today, it's not easy coming up, you know? We have our ups and downs, and I'm praying for my grandson, you know?
How old is your grandson?
He's 22.
Okay, we know that there are challenges. There are challenges for our youth in this day.
And this is the time, you know, that they think they know it all. But I'm praying and asking the Lord to change him, you know, to touch his heart day and night.
So I can tell that not only are you a special mom, you're a special grandmother. You have the burden of your children and your children's children on your heart.
Right, right.
So be blessed. Happy Mother's Day.
And thank you for everything. The bus is coming.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, Dawn. All right.
And we're not stopping the buses yet, but later on, as Jeff told us, we might even be stopping the buses. We'd like to give our flowers to everyone that's in the vicinity, including those on the bus. So we don't have too many passers-by yet, but I'm sure once they see the flowers, they'll be coming. Jeff, does it get pretty hectic out here once we have all the flowers? Because
It gets very hectic because all the store owners and all the different folks start spreading the word and start letting people see it, and all the folks are watching all these women walk away with smiles with these pretty little flowers, and of course it becomes very magnetic. Everybody else wants their flower, and then the guys start seeing the other guys getting flowers for their mothers. They want stuff, so it happens really quick. So this is the calm before the storm.
well, we'll enjoy it then. And I heard that we have 2,500 plants this year.
Coming here?
Well, not in this one location, but just throughout the vicinity of Southeast Queens. So we are going to be flooding the area with love.
I can't wait until everybody else comes, because when everybody else comes, then one of the other beautiful things is we all work together as a team. We put the tablecloths down, we start putting out stuff, and then we all become a team. So that's I always look forward to that. And it seems like the word spreads, because every year there's a different group of folks that come here to give out the flowers. So I'm excited to see who from the church family is coming today.
Do you usually have the youth, the Pathfinders or the Adventurers? Do they come over here?
They eventually stop, but they like to walk. They like to move around. So, my children, they have like a whole crew, about 8 of them. They go up and down, and then they eventually come in. But they don't just come here. They kind of come after they're exhausted, walking around and doing everything over here. So, I'm expecting to see them at some point.
Right. That's right. They're energetic. They need to be all over, helping to spread the word and give out those 2,500 flowers that we have.
That's correct.
Yeah. So as Jeff Hunt said, it is the calm before the storm. We do have a few passers-by, but not that many yet. I guess the Sabbath afternoon is kind of calm. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Oh, we're not. We're not a channel, love.
What's up, Joe? Hold on a second. Everything good?
Yeah, good.
I ain't seen you in a minute. You good?
Yeah.
All right, it's good to see
I see
you.
you still in every business.
Respect.
That's good.
Respect.
All right.
If you come back a little later, you will see that there'll be flowers all over this table. We're doing our early Mother's Day presentation to moms. So if you have a mom in your life that you'd like to give a flower to, then come back on by in a few minutes.
I have a friend in my life, but my mother passed away from years ago.
Right.
So so I'll still come back for that anyway.
Okay.
All right. What is it? Linden Church? That's the one?
This is the Linden Seventh-day Adventist Church. Yes.
Okay.
Right on 229, 228.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good meeting you. So we continue to have some passers-by and people that will come back a little later when we're fully set up. And it's an absolutely beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. It's not too hot. There's even a little breeze now and then. And people think I'm working with a news station, so that's interesting. Some are looking, even from the cars, they're looking at us trying to figure out what's going on, trying to connect the dots. So I guess when we get the flowers out here, they'll be able to kind of figure out what's happening. But in the meantime, we're just waiting. It really is an exciting event. I usually am not on Merrick. I'm usually by the houses further into Laurelton or Rosedale. And it's an absolute privilege. And one of the things you said, Jeff, is so true, that people tend to think that we're going to charge them, or it's some kind of gimmick, or there's something else attached to it, that it can't simply be, God bless you, take a flower.
That's why I've learned over the years to just say, this is free from the Linden. Those are the first words out of my mouth. This is a free gift of appreciation to all our mothers for the Linden Seventh-day Adventist Church. That way they don't feel any type of obligation. Yeah, I don't like that type of pressure myself. So we're just giving you a gift, and it's a shame that they're so taken back by it, because nobody gives out nothing for free. There's always something. There's always something. So this is just God's love, and if this is one example of God's love, and it moves them to say, something, I like those people at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Let me just come and take a look, because by the way we were so pleasant with them, they feel something. I mean, all God requires us to do is plant the seeds. We all ministers, but we can't always give a sermon. We can't always close on salvation, but just sharing the mindset that there is a God and there is blessings that come to you by your connection with God for you and your family is huge.
And it's a shame, like you said, that people are so used to a scam. They're so cynical because they know that, some people really don't have their best in heart, even when they portray themselves to at first. So it is nice that we're just doing a really simple act of kindness. It's not something extremely deep. It's a flower for mothers, but its meaning is extremely deep. Now, you've been here in this location for how long?
20 years.
Have you seen any changes in the community in those 20 years?
Actually, I've actually seen a lot of good changes. There are a lot of more businesses that are being put together. There's a lot more confidence. The traffic has increased a tremendous way. And, when I first came years ago, it was different. It was kind of desolate. There weren't too many different African-American owned businesses. Now you're seeing a whole lot more. And, of course, you got different members from different communities that are coming in and are doing more business with different entrepreneurs in this area. But
so it's diverse. Is it diverse or it's mostly African American?
Mostly African American.
Okay.
It's mostly African American.
We're proud of
West
that.
Indian. Most of us are here, which is a good thing. And the more and more that come, the more and more the message is sent that we kind of care about our community. We care about offering different goods and services to the folks in our community where we don't have to go extensive places in different areas to get professionalism here.
So you're not just taking from the community, you're giving to the community.
Well,
right.
In this community, the most African American communities, if you're good, the word spreads very quickly. If you're not good, the word spreads very quickly. So I thank God for being here for almost 20 years, and it's been a blessing. I try to tell the young people that in order to start a business, you need two things: you need vision, you need faith. Have your vision and have faith, and go work hard towards it.
Right.
Be consistent and work hard towards it. That's the advice. How you doing, sir? That's the only advice I can really give in terms of have a vision, have faith that God got you, put your energy in and go.
Right now, I'm going to give a plug to one of our programs for the teens. Okay. So we have a financial peace program that's going on. It actually started last week for our teens. And what you're saying really speaks to what we're trying to do. Our mission with this program at Linden is to get young children to be business-minded and also think of what they can do for the community. So it's not just taking, it's giving. You are a role model for that, and it's wonderful that now we can have this financial peace seminar that actually teaches children how to save their money so that they can share their money with others.
That's the bottom line. I've worked since I was 14 years old. I've worked for other business owners. I worked for the city for 25 years, and it's nothing like having your own, but I was telling my teenagers this week, when you have your own business or whatever you're involved in, there's two things you got to do. You got to show up and you got to prepare. But the order should be prepare first and then show up. But you got to show up. So a lot of times we don't show up. We don't show up to school. We don't show up to different programs. We don't show up to support our folks. We don't show up when we have our own businesses. You got to show up. That's what I was just telling them this week, because it sends out a message to those that are watching you when you're committed to something that your name is under. So I thank God for His grace and His mercy and the opportunities that He's given me, and as long as God blesses me, I'm gonna show up.
Yeah, and then we'll have that generational wealth to pass down, not just the knowledge, but we'll be able to give them something so they can start their own businesses and be in a community such as this.
You just said something really powerful. Really powerful, let me tell you. When I looked into the purchasing of one or two buildings on Merrick Blvd, I was speaking to one of my seniors, and I never forgot what he said to me. He said to me that the older, I don't want to say the nationality, or I don't want to say the section.
Okay.
But he said to me that they're training their children now in business so our children can continue to buy them cars, homes, and support their businesses.
Yeah.
And I was I was dumbfounded when he said that to me, because I know my generation bought them houses, bought them cars, bought them livelihoods, bought them a life. And it's a sin. It's a sin if we don't train our children to do the same thing. Because if we don't, all our children are going to do is going to buy their children cars, homes, vacation homes, businesses, schools, cars, all the amenities. Their children are going to be blessed off of our children buying and purchasing things from their businesses. So we have to do ours, and we have to stop this mindset that that's what they do and this is what we do. We need to do what they do. So.
And the Bible speaks of money. Jesus spoke about money, and it's just the love of money that's the problem.
That's correct.
So we don't want to love money. As a matter of fact, this endeavor that we're doing today was an expensive endeavor.
Absolutely.
It's not cheap to buy 2,500 plants, but we're investing in the people of the community because we want them to know that they're loved. It's that simple.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I see Brother Stout with one of those handsome. Come on, Brother Stout, come over here, man. Come say hello real quick, Brother Stout. Come over here and say hello real quick.
Hello.
I didn't want to ask Brother Stout to come.
Yes, we're live and we're streaming.
Got his brim on and his pretty dreads. Say a couple of words, Brother Stout.
So we're here. We're just waiting. Hopefully in a few moments there'll be the vans coming with the plants that we're giving out to our mothers. So this is our Mother's Day explosion where we're giving out plants to our moms. So have you ever interacted with any of our community outreaches for the moms?
Yeah, I'm a member of the Linden Seventh-day Adventist.
What do you think about what Pastor Warner Richards has initiated with our church and our community?
It's a wonderful thing to get to know the community and the church interact with the people of the neighborhood. So I think he's doing a fantastic job.
Agreed.
I fully agree. It's nice to be out here on a Sabbath day, sharing God's love. All right. Have a great day, Brother Stout. And so we continue to wait for the lovely Linden members on this lovely day where we get to share God's love with others in honor of Mother's Day. We also do this, by the way, for the fathers. So we have next month also where we will be out here. Oh, Donovan Burgess.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
it's good seeing you out here.
Well, you know what? I'm always here to support Linden SDA Church, and here in front of Jeff Hunt's Shotokan Karate. You know, I could tell you something about Jeff Hunt. I have to tip my hat to him because, you know what? I remember when he had this facility in the gym of the Linden SDA Church, and to see him now, and he's always. Did I say that? What? How many times did I say always? 3 or 4
Several,
times?
yeah.
Several times. Always supporting the church, always there for the church. And you know what? I know the church has been a blessing to him, but he won't say this, but he has been a tremendous blessing to the church. The simple fact that we're setting up the flowers in front here, and you know what, he knows several people from the community, and you know he's always trying to do something for the community. And here we have several mothers. How you doing, mother? We're gonna come back later. We're gonna have some flowers here that we're giving up free, right in front of Jeff's Hunt
Yeah,
Shotokan.
right
Free
here.
flowers. All right, emphasis
And
on the free.
share the word, spread the message.
Yes, spread the word. So it's always a blessing, and he has been a blessing, especially here in this community, you know. And I tell you what, Jeff, how long have you been here? I mean, in this community, just the community in general.
24 years.
24 years, you know. I mean, so he's seen a lot, you know. He's seen the young little kids grow up to be grown men, and you know, it's a blessing, you know. And you know, my two boys, they were in his class when they were at Linden.
Really?
Yes. So I mean, you know what? He passes on a lot, and he's done a lot for the community and for Linden, you know. So
because it really is a health ministry.
it is a health
and it
ministry.
Helps with discipline
Exactly,
and yeah,
exactly. You know, so as we stand here in this wonderful day, waiting for these flowers to show up, it's gonna be a wonderful thing. Now, just remember,
we might have to plant some, Donovan.
Oh yes.
I see some other of my former students
These are your former
coming
students
by.
Oh,
Yes.
right here. And the gentleman right behind
She
you?
actually was in the class next to me. She wasn't in my class.
Right,
This
right.
gentleman, I don't remember. Are you a 156?
Wait.
Were you a 156 graduate?
Oh,
Yes.
let the mother come by. How you doing, man?
Remind me of your name.
Isha.
How are you? What are you doing now?
Isha, you got to come over here so we can see you on camera. Yes.
Can you tell us what you're doing now?
Do my homework.
Oh, that's wonderful. What grade are you in?
6th grade.
6th grade. Well, we're out here. Do you have any idea why we're out here? Why these tables are here?
No.
Okay. Well, Mother's Day is coming up on the 13th, and we're getting a head start on it. We're giving out flowers to the moms in the neighborhood. So we're not set up yet, but can you come back a little bit later
Yes.
and get a flower for Mom?
Yes.
All right. So see you later. Good seeing you again. All right. Bye-bye, Isha. And company. So yes, another one of 156 students.
Yeah, you know, it has the fact that Linden is broadcasting this, and if you're watching online, this has been a blessing. We're going to just showcase a little bit of what we do here in the community. We have another few minutes that we will stay online until the flowers come, and we're going to interview a couple of our members that will be giving out these flowers. You know, Cheryl, I mean, I know you have been part of this for years, and you've done something with the young people. I mean, that has been a tremendous blessing as well. I mean, I see how you work wonders with these young people, because I don't know how you do it. I would just lose my mind, because, you know, what technique do you use sometimes? Like, are you one of those that starts counting 1, 2, 3, and you start counting quietly? What are some of those techniques?
And there's another one.
Oh,
my
please.
I'm seeing a lot of my students.
You see another one of your students? Don't start counting right now, because they'll just stand still and not say anything in the middle of the street. Is that him in the camouflage? In the camouflage? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, the young man in camouflage?
Actually, he's a parent.
He's a parent. Oh, well, he needs to be here. He needs it. How you doing?
How are you?
Oh, yeah. Hold on to the mic.
Train your son also.
Yeah.
Really?
How you doing?
So we're all connected to
Yes.
the community.
Well, do you know why we're here?
No, not yet.
But you know why you're holding the mic.
I'm a father.
You're not you're gonna start
I'm a
rapping.
dad, I'm a
You're-
father.
Well, that you're
And he
gonna
plays
be.
the role of mom too sometimes,
Yeah, I'm a
right?
father.
He's a very hands-on dad.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what we're going to be doing in the next next couple of minutes.
What?
Well, we're bringing flowers over here,
Okay.
and we're going to be giving out flowers to the community.
Okay.
And please come back, get yourself some flowers, bring it to your mother, bring it to your wife.
For Mother's Day.
Yeah, for Mother's Day. So
Mother's
we're going to make
Day.
sure we hear you.
Okay.
And bring your son too.
Bring your
What's
son.
he doing today?
Today, he in the house right now playing a game. 2 days ago was his birthday.
Right.
I made a chocolate cake, a vanilla cake.
Oh, so he's
he's
multitasking.
Probably, I was supposed to do a cookout today, but I lost my phone.
Oh, make sure we hear what you're saying.
I was supposed to do a small cookout today, but I lost my phone, so
Okay.
working on that. I still might, get that cookout up and running. So I'm gonna go to Walmart, pick up a few things, and so he can have
And then
fun.
come back
And
over
then come
here.
back
over here.
Because you got to pick up some things right
pick
here.
up some flowers from you,
You know,
guys, so you know.
Yeah, because the Walmart, they're going to charge you.
Oh, and look how beautiful they are.
Walmart's going to charge
They
you.
got beautiful
Right
You
flowers.
might
here?
not have to come back.
You might have-
You
you
might have come right on
just come
time.
right here.
You know,
right?
your timing was impeccable.
Of
Impeccable.
course, yeah.
Impeccable, my brother.
Nice flowers to plant for the spring, right?
There you
might
go.
be one of
So
the
don't-
very
don't
first.
Don't leave.
I think we might have to let him be the very
Oh,
first.
no, you are going to be the very first. You know?
Is it okay if I pick for
You
you?
know what? I think so. So you make
So
sure you
you have in mind to give it to mom?
and
Yeah?
the card. He has to get the
Oh,
card.
you're
We're
gonna
gonna
plant it.
and we're gonna plant this today. We're gonna plant
Excellent.
this today. Definitely plant this today. Thanks a
So
lot.
this is
Happy Mother's Day.
It's not just from me. It's not just from Donovan. It's from the lovely Linden SDA Church, right across from 156.
And speaking of which, I think we have our pastor right here that's setting up the flower. Oh, here's another mother. We have the mothers coming. And you know what? They used to smell the sweet aroma of the flower, and they said that is for me, and it is.
All right. Good seeing you. Take care. Well, this is actually being live streamed right now. So contact me Monday and I'll tell you how to see the broadcast. All right?
Thanks a lot, my brother. You take it easy. Arian, Donovan, and you know Cheryl.
He knows me as Miss Taylor though, but yes.
Okay. Well, guess who we have here now? We have our pastor.
I see. We have our pastor. We have
Flowers.
elders coming.
Yes.
Right on time, Pastor.
We're live.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I've been a little busy here trying to unload and do all kinds of stuff because you see, I'm not just a pastor, I'm a deacon too.
Right.
So I got to do deacon work sometime. You just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and share the love of Jesus Christ with everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Pastor.
Well,
And if you're in the vicinity of 228th and Merrick, come on down, because now you can see that we do have a beautiful array of flowers. Look at those beautiful colors. So we're eager to give them out to you, and we do have plenty. So if you are in the vicinity, come on down and get your flowers. From the lovely Linden SDA Church, just sharing and showing our love today. So you can see that they're filling up the tables. I think I'm going to help a little bit too. So we're filling up the tables, making sure that we have room for all of our flowers, our beautiful flowers. Absolutely beautiful. Look at these colors. I'm getting excited already. And yes, they're free. I see why people are surprised that they're free. They're so beautiful. It looks like you could have paid how much, Donovan?
oh, I mean, you know what? That's a whole arm and a leg. You know. I mean, I thought you were talking about the whole thing. You know what? I don't know how flowers go today, but I've purchased some roses before many years ago, and that was very expensive. You know, I think it was $10-15.
Yeah,
God forbid you go to what's the flower place? Roses or
Oh,
Us, or, you know, they know.
Roses are us. That's it.
Is that Roses or Us? Very expensive, very expensive. So it's always a blessing that you come here and just for free, no strings attached.
Correct.
You know what I
Get
mean?
flowers and a smile.
The flowers in the salt. Wait, we have another mother coming here. We have flowers for you. Free flowers. You can't just walk by. You see these flowers just here. You know it's for you.
And for you.
No, you know. You don't even have to look. You can smell them. And here's our pastor coming there right there. It has a little something for you.
Thank you.
We want to just say Happy Mother's Day to you. From the Linden Seventh Adventist Church.
Next door neighbor.
We love you.
Cheryl, this is my shy next door neighbor.
Oh, is that your neighbor?
She's my shy next door neighbor.
Which one do you want? Take which one you want. Which one?
Oh, pink, because she's wearing pink.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. A new mom?
Listen, you
gonna have to come. You're gonna have to come to church eventually. You're gonna have to come visit us at the Linden Church. That's right. Yeah. All right. Sometimes. All right. I'll bug you during the week. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
We'll be looking
She's
forward
shy.
to seeing you.
She just became a mother. Oh wow.
Congrats. Oh, so she really is your neighbor.
Yes,
I
she
see
is.
that.
Now you may have to ask. I call him brother. I call him lovely brother minister. His name is Minister Amin King. He's a former black Muslim.
Minister
He's
King.
a Christian, but maybe you can convert him to Adventist because I've been trying.
Well, have you visited us? Have you been to the lovely Linden SDA Church? Well, you can see the kinds of things that we do, right? And you know him. Okay. Yeah, so did you get a flower for, is there a mom in your life that you'd like to give a flower to? So did you take one yet? Okay, so what are you thinking about? I know we have a wide array, a beautiful variety of flowers. With the butterfly. That looks special. I'm going to help you. This is the one? Just for you. And another gentleman said he was actually going to plant his. So do you have it? You're going to plant yours. All right.
I would like to discuss the sensei. I know for a minute the things that he does in the community.
Yes.
I'm the contractor for this whole block.
Are you?
I'm the contractor for this whole block. Every store, every building on this block. That's what these are.
So you're a businessman?
Yes, ma'am. A licensed contractor, plumbing, electrician. And what we do, I'm working in here. I also work for Dr. Colbert.
Okay.
Dr. Medical Center. And I've always helped the sensei out. The sensei always comes in there, helps us out and everything. He checks on us like every other 3 days.
So he was telling me that this is really a good community
Yes,
because you
it is.
do network, you
Yes.
do work
Yes,
together,
ma'am.
you do support each
Yes,
other.
ma'am.
So it's not a competitive environment, it's a
No,
supportive
not
environment.
Not this area. We look out for each other.
Ah, Shay, come give me a hug, baby. You came back for your flower for Mom. So I'll see you on Monday, Shay. Do you have any words to say to the people?
Thank you.
And you can say how fabulous school is, right?
Yeah.
Bye, Shay. Oh, would you like? Did you get one? Oh, okay. I know so many choices. You're just trying to see which one is best, right? And completely free. You just have to give us a smile. That's all we ask.
Thanks very much. Thanks.
And you can choose anyone you want.
I know it's hard to choose. And are you planning to plant it? I know.
If you ever see my house, it's unbelievable. When people come inside, they can't believe it's live plants I have.
Inside?
All inside. I have it in the corner. You're always here, right?
Yes, this is Jeff Hunt, karate, Shotokan karate. So he's always here.
Picture and show you. You will see how nice. Flowers is very nice.
Oh, so you'll bring a picture by.
Yes,
That's wonderful. So, is it that you have a special talent? Do you have a green thumb?
Yes. It's so beautiful all over my house.
And do you plant outside also?
I don't. I live in an apartment building.
Oh, so that's me. You and I share that in common. You have to give me your tips. When we're off camera, you'll give me some tips, okay?
Okay.
And your name is?
Store, you know.
Which store?
At the fish store.
Oh, you're at the fish store. Okay.
Many times for my vegetables and salmon.
All right, so I know where to go for my fish. And salmon, okay. So remember my face, because you'll show me what to choose.
Wednesday to Saturdays.
Okay.
I'm there.
Well, I'm in the community also, so perhaps on a Wednesday I'll come by. All right, so pick your flowers. Since you have a great array of choices, take your pick. Oh, that's a beautiful one. I think that is a favorite. Several people have chosen that one already.
I have 7 grandkids. Okay? And I have my little granddaughter that live with me. When it reads spring, every evening she brings me over, even the green leaves.
Oh, wow.
5 days a week.
Wow. We have so many, and we're not even fitting them on the table. That's beautiful.
You can't leave something else. Come on.
Oh, that's a nice moment.
Who's car up there?
Well,
Thanks again, my love.
yes, you're very welcome.
Oh, you want that way? Oh, okay.
Oh, they can't get off the picture?
Oh, would you like? We're giving out flowers to the moms on behalf of Mother's Day. This is the Linden's.
I
Come.
don't want to get in there.
No, that's fine.
I'm not a Facebook. I didn't know you went away.
We're here to service you. It just was a picture-taking moment. Anything that you're looking at that looks particularly special to you? This one. You get the honors of our pastor getting it for you.
You're the pastor now?
He is the pastor.
I used to go where my father used to go to that church. Thank you. Seeley. We had his
Really? Yes, that name is.
Don't forget me. How you doing?
I know.
I saw you yesterday driving out in your Porsche. You go to church there?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I like to hear that guy talk. But where's he now? Oh,
Who is
you put
that?
me on speaker.
We want to hear your wonderful voice.
You're on TV.
The guy who did my father's funeral.
What's his name?
Harry.
Oh,
On
Harry.
Strike?
He's
Yeah.
right close by here. It's at Lebanon Church. That is on
Leb-
what street again?
But I walked there one
23rd.
Saturday. I drove from street to street
Yes.
looking for him. He said 223rd.
Yes.
And I live on 232nd, so I didn't know, is that church right here?
Yes.
He's there
Yes.
now. Yes.
Oh, and you are?
Richards.
Richards?
Warner Richards.
Warner Richards.
Yes.
So church over already?
Yes.
I want to know what you're doing here. I drop by sometime. I live on 232nd. I'm Jan.
Nice to meet you, Jan.
Seeley.
Nice to meet you. I remember your dad.
You remember
Yes,
that?
I do.
Yeah. Big toe.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
used to go there with him sometimes, and we had his funeral there. And then the Eccles.
Yes.
They're my grandchildren's grandparents.
Oh, so you're all connected to Linden.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and your name is?
I'm Cheryl Taylor.
Taylor.
Yes. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing you. Come by.
I wonder. It's a shame you don't know, right?
So, Donovan.
So, I mean, we've been blessed that now we have the pastor that's here, and we have this one. Excuse me, where were you from? Because I'm listening to that. Oh, you're Trinidad. Okay.
Tell him who your father was.
No, but some people.
You know her father. Tell him who your father was.
John Seeley.
John Seeley?
Yeah, I'm his big daughter.
Yes. Wow.
Small
It's been a
world,
blessing.
right?
You know what? I think we might need to come out here every Sabbath.
Every Saturday, right?
You know, and just
But sometimes you
you know, you can't
get
just walk by and
flowers, but
get a flower.
He didn't hear
She'll
me.
be back. Okay.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
She said we could give some
Sometimes
cash
you get
sometime.
flowers.
And
Sometimes
cash.
you get cash.
You hear what
We'll
the?
have to speak to Pastor. on
We'll,
that
we'll
one.
speak to him about that. Sometimes we give flowers. The word is we might have to come out here every Sabbath.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she said. But she said sometimes you give flowers and sometimes you give what?
Cash.
Cash? Mercy.
I guess
Mercy.
this whole movie is a
Yes. This has been a blessing. So we have Pastor Richards here, and I know this has been something that I think you started several years ago.
Yeah.
And I must say it's been a blessing, a true blessing for us to do this, stepping out of the church and doing something different. I know you spoke about this early in the service, something about the outreach. Can you just talk a little bit about what you mentioned?
Yes, we do believe that as disciples of Jesus Christ, that we are to emulate what Jesus did. And one of the things that Jesus did was that he will go to the synagogue, he will worship, he will pray, he will teach the word, and then he leave the synagogue and will go out into the field to touch people, to bless people, to heal, and to do work for people in the community. So we believe that that is part of our duty,
and that's what we must do as well. So we are endeavoring to do that, to be real disciples of Jesus Christ and to serve our community.
Well, thank you very much, Pastor Richards. And I must say, I tip my hat to Pastor Richards. I tip my hat to Jeff Hunt for giving this opportunity to reach out to the community. And I see a mother coming right back because she walked by and she did not get the opportunity. But the opportunity is here. Hold on, I'm going to bring it for you. I'm going to bring it for you. You don't have to hide me to me. I am going to bring it to you. Here you go. See, there's no strings attached. You know. Thank you for stopping by. No, I'll bring it for you. I'll bring it for you. She's kind of concerned. Okay. All right. She want the salad? So we will be on air for another 10 more minutes. And oh yes, we have some more of our staff coming by to do our broadcast, to help out with our broadcast. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna pick up one of the flowers here because it seems as though people don't want. This is for you. This is for you. Thank you so much for walking by. All right. You know, I think it's the best way because people get a little bit concerned sometimes when the camera is on them.
Discussing that.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, what's going on here? So we try. Sometimes you just got to just give it to them behind your back. You know what I mean? You got a table I can borrow? Yeah. Bring me a table real quick. So I think that's probably the best way. You know, even though some brothers may come, they might think it's not for them. Oh, my brother, I know you. We got something for your mother. So no, don't even come. You sure? It's for free. All right, good. All right. You think so?
I don't know.
Okay, good. I mean, we're going to stay online for another 7 more minutes as we continue to continue. Oh, what we have Tamisha here. Tamisha, we are going to talk to you real quick. How you doing, Tamisha?
I'm doing great.
She is one of the photographers for the Linden SDA Church. And she's always going around the community taking pictures of this effort. I must say this has been a blessing, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think it's a joy that we get to come out here every year and just give a gift and make mothers smile.
Good. And did you get your gift is coming next week, correct?
Well, I hope my gift is coming next week.
Good.
If not, it's still a blessing to give to others.
If not, we'll talk to Kevin. We'll have a little sit down with Kevin.
You do that.
Okay.
You do that.
Good. And Kevin, I hope you're watching this broadcast. I think she's looking for something special. Well, you know what? You do what you do. All right. God bless. God bless.
I'm headed out.
You heading
Bye,
out?
guys.
Okay. Good. So, wait. Look who we have here. We have Jackie. Please tell us what you think about the whole this Mother's Day extravaganza.
It is a wonderful idea. I think it's great that we're going out in the community and letting the mothers know that we appreciate them. And I think this is such a lovely day for this as well. I'm hoping that a lot of mothers come by so that we can hand out all the flowers.
Good. Oh, and we have someone special here. We want you to talk a little bit about this effort that we're doing here in the community.
Well, I think it's a very good thing, not only for Mother's Day, but the Linden Day 7-Day Administration. We do things all year round, but because it's a special day, it's Mother's Day, we're giving out these flowers and just spreading peace, joy, and love. And I think that's the same thing that Jesus did.
Right.
Walking the streets, helping those who can't help themselves.
Right.
And it's just a wonderful thing.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This has been truly a blessing, just being part of this effort. Again, I'm going to pass the mic back over to Cheryl. And just to end it off, we got another 5 more minutes before we end this broadcast. And Cheryl, here you go. We got another 5 more minutes before
Okay.
the broadcast is ended. Let me get the cards. All right.
Well, this has been fun, Donovan.
Yes,
this really has.
It has been a blessing. Now I'm just gonna go check. Just give me one moment.
Yes, Donovan. Yes. You know what? We are going to go into some of the stores also. Thank you for letting us know. Anne, we will definitely do that.
It's always wonderful when people come to make sure that no one gets missed. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make sure that we can capture everyone. See, we have a wonderful mother right here. No, not what she's gonna get one. Would you like?
She's pondering which flower she wants.
Whatever you want. But come. You might want one with more like
more color.
Right? I saw you walking away. I just grabbed something really quickly. But all right, we'll take a walk.
Your choice. That works for you? You know it.
You saw the smile. Wait. You saw that smile. Here, there's a card for you too. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Okay, and you have a wonderful day.
Ah.
God bless you, okay?
Be blessed.
All right. Good. Do you have enough cards? Well, we have another 3 minutes of prime time broadcasting
here on Merrick, in front of Jeff Hunt's karate studio.
Yes, Shotokan Karate Studio. And I must say, this has been wonderful. I mean, we kind of like shotgun this.
Yeah.
But I mean, hold on.
We made it work.
And you know.
And we hope people are blessed. And we hope that if anyone's watching us right now, they know that we'll be down here for at least another hour or more, and they can come and get flowers for themselves or for their loved one.
Exactly, and that is key. That is key. So
and maybe they can just fellowship with us.
You know what? And
just say hello.
Just come on by and just say, hey, you know, I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this, and I'm enjoying what you're doing. I want to be part of this fellowship. So come down, and you know what? It's always best to come by. You can meet Mr. Jeff Hunt. You can meet our pastor. You can just meet our members. You know what? And just fellowship with us.
Yes, because we aren't allowed to take any of these back to the church.
Yeah,
the pastor forbade us.
Oh, we can't.
He told us that we had to give all of these flowers out. Yes. We can't take anything home, Donovan.
Yes.
Nothing.
So call your mama. Call your father. Call your mama. What was that?
Anyone.
Call anyone. Have them come down and just fellowship with us.
Come fellowship.
When have you ever seen a time where you could just fellowship and leave home, leave with something in your hand?
And it's beautiful weather. Who wants to be inside on a beautiful day like this when you could be outside? Good fellowship, beautiful flowers.
Correct.
They should come on out and join us.
Correct. Well, we have another. I feel like what was that telethon they used to have during Labor Day? You know. What was the name of that? The Jerry Lewis.
Yes.
Lewis telethon.
It kind of feels like that, right?
It feels like that. Correct. You know,
a marathon telethon kind of thing.
Yes.
But it's coming to an end.
No, well, I mean, yes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have the pastor just say some parting words so that we could end the broadcast. And but you know, in a minute.
Okay.
So we'll end the broadcast and take it to the next level.
But it was good that we were able to let people who could not be out here now kind of get a feel for what we're doing.
Correct.
And experience it with us. So that was the purpose of our live streaming today.
Correct. Oh, is that Crystal? Oh, Crystal, please walk on by. No problem walking in front of the shot.
And now we have our Pastor Warner Richards.
Pastor Warner Richards, the microphone is yours.
Thank you very much, Cheryl and Donovan. And we want to thank all of our viewers for this privilege to come into your homes or to come into your business or wherever you are watching us at this time. We just want to say to you that if the Lord puts on your heart to support us and support what we are doing here, feel free to do so. there is an icon, there is a button right on your screen that says donate. Let me ask my producers, is that correct? We have that button right there. So if you see that button, you can click on that button and donate something so that this great work that we are trying to do in our community, we may continue to do it. Keep us in your prayers also, and allow us to continue doing this great work. We just want to do God's work. We just want to share his love. We just want to touch others with the power of Jesus Christ. That's all we want to do. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you for joining us. Please join us again next week. God bless.